Realistically, I'm pretty sure Bob Ross knows that we have a meth lab at this point, and he's been dead for about 5 years.
Yeah, but basically, he's painted a picture of our meth lab. Actually.
He's painted it and he's fucking
alive,
sold it.
Yeah, when he was alive, he painted it. That's how much he
What
knew.
colour did you paint our meth lab?
Yellow, mate.
Yellow and black.
But anyway, so pretty much he said that the cops were questioning him about stuff, which would then mean that we need to be careful around our meth lab. I'm going to put 2 and 2 together. Diamond Dogs had a bench, so I'm assuming that their bench may be in the location of either our meth lab or close by. So now we're going to, like, if it's not gangs looking for the lab, you're going to bump into some fucking PD.
You know what the thing?
Well, you're in the middle of a
Our
call.
lab is
It's so fucked. It's literally
I'm
so
pretty
fucked.
sure. I'm pretty sure the Diamond Dog bench is in the power station because that's the spot the Luca knew.
Oh.
So I'm like 90% sure it's in the power plant. If not the power plant, the house is near like north of the Ron wind farm.
basically in the same area as where the lab is.
I've got another amazing theory.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Russ start working for the gun emporium. Out of nowhere. Yeah?
Hmm.
Is this Sai own the gun emporium?
Well, it's
Sai died.
Sai's not. Yeah, he died.
Yeah. It's a Diamond Dog thing, so obviously...
Who killed him?
They
Sai
burned
The
died.
government.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, he's...
Yeah.
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 Do you think Rust found the bench before they found our lab?
I mean, doesn't what's it called?
That is a reach.
So the thing is,
That
who's
is a
that,
reach.
this Irish guy or Scottish?
McGregor. Yeah, so
he bought materials off me, but
That's what I
also
mean.
he was with
no, but he was advertising the gun emporium.
Yeah, he was advertising
like
it too,
randomly out of nowhere one day, and then all of a sudden, like, but that was their business that they used to sell illegal shit. And then I called DeLuca, and he told me obviously he's not doing that in the minute because it's hot. The next day he's already out of the Diamond Dogs, so I'm not really sure what's gone on with it. But apparently he got kicked out of the Diamond Dogs because he ocean dumped somebody in Seaside.
But the thing is, you remember that day when what's it called? McGregor came and bought materials off me, right?
Who said it's meta?
Yeah.
Oliver,
He came
you're a
with
muppet,
DeLuca,
mate.
And Dean could make shotguns before, and I know
I'm just
the
making
Diamond
jokes.
Dogs thing he can make
That's what I
shotguns.
do, I farm
and they bought the
KWs.
exact materials that are needed to make shotguns.
So what I'm thinking is literally true. If McGregor was with him buying materials, they literally must have found that belonged to the Diamond Dogs before they found our lab.
You know, I am working with their bench as well.
Whose bench?
DeLuca's.
Are you actually?
I'm like in partnership with DeLuca. Me and him do like a drug thing and like the whole Emporium shit. But we have an agreement that means I don't have to cross paths with McGregor because I don't fuck with Lil Bro.
The only issue is SK DeLuca no longer has obviously he's been kicked from Diamond Dogs.
No, he still
he?
has it. Yeah.
Did he yoink the bench?
Did he nick it?
Did he steal it?
I'm pretty sure
That bench has been passed around.
There's a lot more.
than
You know what happened with DeLuca, right?
Okay, well, so... Oh, go ahead.
Basically, I will tell you what happened, but you can't say shit.
Yeah, so let's...
So, he ocean dumped a Seaside member, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
which
some
was
reason.
like the brother or something.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, Dragon.
He ocean dumped Dragon, right? And then what happened after that is Diamond Dogs found out what he did. Diamond Dogs then approached him, tried to find out why he did it. He wouldn't give them reason as to why he did it because he was paranoid. So they ended up handing him over to Seaside, right? So Diamond Dogs literally gave them their gang member and said, do what you need to do to get back in for what he did to your boy. They then fucked him up, cut his arm off, did a bunch of shit, put him in Parsons. And then he's like, DeLuca's had to slowly try to get his memory back because he ain't got a clue what's going on. But he's come out, realized that, you know, they've all handed him over. So he's pissed. He's like, well, my own gang has literally just handed me over to Seaside, not backed it at all. And then him and he told me that Lizzie shot him. I don't know if that was more recent.
No, it is. Yeah, she blooded him out. Yeah.
But he was like speaking to them, and I'm pretty sure they just got rid of him because they saw him as like a liability or some shit.
The thing is, we're supposed to have a conversation with him. No, Denzel?
Yeah, so basically what he told us, so you know when we were all at the gas station, probably a few months ago, a few weeks ago now, and you were selling
it is indeed a Gucci basketball.
He literally
Not
told
real
us
Gucci, though.
that somebody was on our radio listening to like that conversation.
Yeah.
He literally repeated it word for word.
So
It's
Dean,
Gucci.
remember when I got you?
People listening to us,
Dean,
honestly,
remember
bro.
when you were slinging meth, right? And I got you to put it in the gang account.
Yeah.
They were listening to that whole conversation. So since way
Wait,
back
who
then,
was?
that was.
He wouldn't tell
didn't
us who.
who.
He wouldn't tell us who.
But he said people were listening to that conversation, and they told him. And the thing is, like, they knew details. He was like, "Be careful," because they knew which bank you were depositing money at, this and that, which isn't significant. Because you're gonna come rob 10K. But remember, we were at Life Invader, and I'm like, "Yeah, give me the money." And he specifically said like certain details, where it's like, "Oh, okay." So they were 100% listening. So that was what, like 2 months ago?
Yeah, what I feel like it's probably somebody else that deals with him and radio scanners. So obviously somebody's purchased a scanner off him, and then they've obviously been telling him what they've been. Because basically now radio scanners, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, like everybody has like a different frequency to tune to find out how they work. So if you're trying to find somebody's radio using a scanner, like each radio scanner the radio scanner that you have is your personal one, and it has a different frequency to finding out people's radios than, like, for example, like Patar's would.
Mm-hmm.
So how do people know all of this? Because
he's told us this.
Who's told you this?
Galuka.
I just want to know why
Yeah.
motherfuckers are on our dick.
Oh mate, there's Russ, BSK, now the cops.
Yeah. I mean, Dean, when was that meth stuff? That was like 2 months ago, right?
Yeah, that's like a month and a half ago. Yeah.
So
Nothing
we don't-
this
No.
being
Like-
said, anything on radio, just call each other. Like, other than cop chases, just assume someone's always on our radio, Because if they were listening to us a month and a half ago over nothing,
Yeah, what do they know now?
what do they know now,
That's why
Maybe that's how-
notice that's why I've always been instead of saying I say Teddy. That's why I always say Teddy. I
Yeah.
never that's why I feel like everyone has to come up with code words for certain things.
Yeah.
I think it would be I suppose interesting, like if people like start randomly placing cameras at Purple Dinosaur, that might be the reason why. That might make sense, because if they've been on radio and we've mentioned that,
Yeah.
then
I think that's what must have happened, because you guys know Ballers found what's it called? BSK placing cameras down and shit, right?
Yeah.
I just don't know what you guys know and what you guys don't know right
No,
now.
we're at the meeting with Hydra.
Rachel.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
okay, yeah.
yeah, as far as that's concerned, we've not really heard anything from Hydra after that meeting that we had outside the London airport, to be honest.
Low key, what we should do. Oh, bro, imagine. You just get 6 dons with fucking big
Yeah,
whaps
just have-
inside the meth lab. Upon entry, man, I get blasted. Hit him with a swift bar, put him in an ad lib.
Get some shotties.
John
honest-
Dots at the door, mate.
What you're telling
I was
me?
thinking of even getting like 3 people just dressed in black and making it look like we only have 3 awake, and just going there and catch their bait, or like put a bait for them and then just catch them in the act, and then boom.
A million percent. If you went to Purple Dinosaur enough times, right, and you caught it when they had motion sensors and cameras up, 100% people would pull up on you if you did that. 1,000,000%. Because at the end of the day, like we were testing motion sensors yesterday, and you can name your motion sensor obviously like the same as the camera. So you'll be called your camera like Purple Dinosaur Door 1. You call it the motion sensor, but like put a tab on that. Get an email as soon as somebody goes past it. It's it's crazy, really.
Luca is like the guy from Top Boy who rents out cars and guns, right? Business is business to him, but he will let you know if he's got shit rented out, and he will give you clues. So realistically, you can find out who is on that. I could probably find out who it was that's on that radio. It's probably Rust, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean that's I mean I think Rust, or it would have been BSK for them to randomly want to start putting cameras at Purple Dinosaur. They must have known something that's prompted
this.
The ballers.
I think they got bored.
Could you speak Denzel, please?
Can I get a host? Oh, no.
The ballers went to the ballers drove down Brogue Street in a local whip and heard BSK shouting about putting cameras at Purple Dinosaur.
Yeah.
So Taylor called me and he said, I'm not really sure what's going on with your
Look,
relationship.
on
with
a big man thing, yeah. What gangster uses fucking Ring cameras, bro? Like,
Wait,
look, I'm sorry, yeah. Like, I'm not referencing anyone specifically here.
okay.
I'm just saying, in general, yeah. We got fucking gangbangers rolling around with fucking radio scanners and cameras. Brother, you're not James
Motion
Bond,
sensors,
bro.
mate.
Go push some meth and sell some fucking weed or something, and get off these fucking. Who the fucking what's going on, bro? 2023 is a madness, you know. These men out
That's
there
the
with
thing is,
cameras
in a
and
year,
shit.
The worst
in a
thing is,
year,
though,
the city's changed a lot. Like
you can
back
literally
then, when
put-
you walked into, the south side, you get mugged, and you'd be scared of going into the south side. Nowadays, it's
nowadays
it's a different
you put
type
a
of
camera
The
in
border
south
the-
sides, they got the
with the
fucking,
sprays
they
and
got the
this
Men
and
in
that
Black
and everything.
pens that wipe your memory. They got the fucking cameras they can stick on any door. They got motion sensors. They got fucking, brother,
You don't have to
heat
go around the
radars.
south.
What's
You
going
don't have to
on?
go around- You don't have to go around the south and like check the weed spots anymore. You just put a camera and a motion sensor at the weed spot and it gives you an email when there's someone there.
Brother, I feel like I'm living in Watch Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually true,
no,
bro.
Man, are tapping
that's
into
an
my
actual
radio
thing,
and
bro.
shit.
Wait, actually deep that, bro. They don't even have to watch the packing spot no more to
No, they
check
don't.
people.
They put a-
They,
yeah,
oh
yeah, you
my
just put a
God.
camera motion
Yeah.
sensor, and you're good.
Yeah.
And bro, if they want to let you do it, they don't even have to pull
Yeah.
up to like make
Just text you, mate.
put
You
it
know
in, bro.
what? Yeah, you know what? Every technology, yeah, that we invent needs a counter, and that's where this fucking government's
EMP.
gone wrong, right? We need fucking. There should be a expensive item that I can acquire and that we can all acquire, and you stick it in your back pocket, and it scrambles like equipment. So if you're near
Yeah,
a
100%.
camera, it literally goes all fuzzy and shit. Because if you've got this level of technology, there needs to be technology to counter it.
Bro, imagine it scrambled it, yeah? And then, but they would like know you're there because it's getting scrambled.
Yeah,
but
they know-
they'd
so they know
actually
you're there,
have to
but
pull
they
up.
just
Imagine
can't
them
see
having
shit.
To pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even like a
Crazy.
bug
Yeah,
sweeper
yeah,
where
because
you
now-
you have like a frequency where you just hear noise and it leads you to them, because you can disable these, you can hack them, you can momentarily disable them. It's just
Yeah,
finding them,
Realistically,
No,
right
but-
now we're in mental warfare while like
Cruising
four
with,
different groups have
having
got a
a chit-chat
fucking
that called Rush
6
gonna
monitor setup at their
Yeah.
compound, just
It's-
sat there fucking pre-ing the monitors, bruv.
You don't even need a gang, right? So our spot where we can put ours, there's literally like 12 doors. You need 12 cameras, 12 motion sensors, and then just sit on the beach in Palito all day until you get an email.
Sometimes I feel like I was born in the wrong era, bro. These cameras and shit's too much. I just want like fucking cigars and guns and knives. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking hell, bro. I wish I was born in like 1906 or some shit.
We can have a watch party for the meth lab.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're inviting their boys around, fucking Deliveroo in an Odeon and getting like fucking large popcorn and just sat there on their phones watching fucking cameras, bro.
You just go about your day, mate, until you get a little motion sensor trigger.
Bro,
whip
sitting
it
on the
up.
beach with a portable campfire, bro. Portable barbecue, though.
Telling
Oh,
you,
'cause
I'm telling you.
it's so sad.
And this is just what we know exists. Imagine the shit that the government has that we don't know about, bro.
There's a lot of things that exist that nobody knows about.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I've seen a couple of the things, but they don't exist, you know?
I'm pretty sure there's a fucking camera behind my mirror in my bathroom, to be honest. They probably see me dancing with my cock out to fucking Sticky by Drake when I get out of bed, bro. Dead ass.
But your cock triggers the motion sensor, mate.
I would like to formally say I wish the cameras were gone. To be honest with you, I wish the manufacturing company just fucking stopped completely, because then you gotta think about it. If somebody places a camera But you know what? Never mind. Never mind.
No, Dean, I know what you.
Do you know what I mean, right?
I know what
because
you mean.
then,
Yeah.
then
A cruiser
people
up here.
find doors and things and say, "Oh, well, I had a camera."
Yeah.
That's how I know it's there.
No,
yeah.
I know what you mean, Dino. But
Yeah,
I have a
so
question though.
besides-
if
yeah.
you find a camera, you can't rip it down, can you?
Nope.
So
well,
what you're telling me is,
during
You can. You.
yeah,
sort of
during the
can.
But you
war,
can?
I had cameras outside the Maldini's, and I think Hydra shot it and it broke.
also you shoot them.
Yeah, or I don't know what happened,
Nah.
but it was broken by the time I, tried looking at it, and it was already broken.
They only last 4 hours though.
Yeah.
I
So
am
even if you
gonna
hack a
invent an
motion
EMP.
sensor, well, no, EMPs exist, but only the cops are gone.
You have to OOC
But,
that
like,
it's been
yeah,
found.
motion sensor, you can only
Oh.
disable it, and then it literally stays disabled for about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And if you fail to disable it, it triggers.
If I think, yeah, the next $1 million company, fuck a Gold Rush. Gold Rush was an absolute gold mine, yeah. It's not as popular as it was. Fucking EMPs, mate. We invent little pocket EMPs, or them little, them bags
And
that
it's gone.
women have who like burgle shops with like tinfoil in it so that it doesn't set off the alarms. Start getting techie with it, mate. I'll start cooking up technology in my bedroom. I will, bro. I'll start making like pocket. Bro, you ever seen a Kingsman? I'll start tapping my heels together and have a 6-inch blade coming out of the toe, bro, and start slicing, man. I'll get Larry with it.
You know
I'll
what
go
you
full
need?
James Bond.
You need an EMP gun like they got on Fast and Furious. You know, you shoot that at
What,
a
you mean the
car.
ones
and
that
it
have
shoots
basically-
all the electronic-
the cops have EMP. Yeah.
Yeah, they literally got it.
right?
Did they?
Yeah.
Bro, it was a Gatling
I would
laser,
get,
bro,
anytime I
fucking
was on
from
a
back
bike,
then.
I'd get EMP'd.
You just see people wrapped in fucking tinfoil running to the
Sell those motherfuckers, man. Damn, you get a lot for those.
What
And
else? You
after
could
you
do.
said that, after you said that,
EMPs.
SK, there has been 5
I'll be honest with you. I just want someone to do it.
applications.
As
There's
long
been
as
5
it exists,
applications.
I'm happy, bro.
Yeah, he's planting the seed. He don't want to do it himself.
Yeah,
He just
because
wants
they're
it to
saving
do-
me the effort.
He wants to buy one. No,
I
it's-
think-
Even
listen,
even right now, McGregor's ad says the Emporium, so they still have that,
Yeah, he's the right hand man. He's like, it's DeLuca, the lead. He supplies McGregor and then also me. But it's on. Some of it's
Yeah.
on pause right now, so they're just going out of stock they already had, I would assume.
Yeah. And the other thing is, I asked DeLuca if he still could get me shotguns and stuff. He said, yeah, none of that should be changing,
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe it's on pause because of the police shit, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's on pause for the police shit, but he might have nipped it from them. But I also will have to see, because if someone nipped something like that from me, I would go crazy, And that's probably why they chopped his arm off and shit,
Was it not Seaside that chopped his hand off?
Bro, you know what, yeah? At this point, I think, yeah, we should just get SIM cards that I could rob you, Patar, yeah? Stick a SIM card in your phone, and I can just hear every conversation you have, to be honest.
For the rest of eternity.
Just until you get a new phone.
Yeah.
And like, if you send naked pictures to someone, like, I will see it.
Haram. Haram.
Because I've just,
Yeah. I
don't know how long that would last.
I've just oogled hacking products. Probably gonna get
Yeah.
spotted now. But, there's some serious stuff out there.
How do we know there's not a motion sensor and a camera on this umbrella right now? It might be going on.